Hi, I struggled to find a good recipe for homemade wheat bread. Every time I made it, it turned out like a dense brick until I got this recipe from my sister-in-law. I used home ground wheat flour and it's really easy. So I'm going to post the recipe as well so that you guys can make it, and I'll show you how to do it. It takes, I'm making a half recipe here, and so it takes 2 3/4 cups of warm water. So I'm going to pour that in. And a tablespoon of yeast. It's nothing special, just active dry yeast. Okay. A tablespoon of salt. And you can use any kind of salt. Okay. And then a 1/3 cup of honey and a 1/3 cup of oil. I always do the oil first. That way it coats the measuring cup, and when you do the honey will just pour right out of the measuring cup, so you don't have to scrape it with a spoon or anything. So there's that. And here's my 1/3 cup of honey. I'm using Cox's creamed honey. You can use any honey, it doesn't matter. Now, since I did the oil in the same measuring cup as I did the honey, and I did the oil first, it slides right out and there's hardly any honey left in the measuring cup. In fact, I can get that last little bit to fall out. Perfect. Now that I have all those ingredients in here, the water, the oil, honey, yeast, and salt, I'm going to beat it on high, or beat it for 10 minutes. While I start, I'm going to add in the flour and then beat it for 10 minutes. Okay, so I'm done beating it for 10 minutes. The dough should be kind of elasticy and stretchy. I'm always tempted to take it out early and to stop before the 10 minutes because it looks like it's going to get too tough, but it won't. So now I'll take it out of my bowl and I'm just going to divide it into 2 loaves. I've already got my bread pans greased. You can do that whatever way you prefer. I just sprayed it with spray cooking oil. You could also use Crisco or whatever your preference is for greasing pans. Okay. So now we don't need to roll it out or do anything with it. We're just going to take it and divide it into 2. Form that into a bit of a football shaped kind of. And then stick it straight into the pan. These are gonna sit in the pan and rise for 30 to 45 minutes. And I also have the oven preheating now to 400 degrees. Okay, so I got those in the pans, and I'm gonna let them sit and rise for another 30 minutes. Cover these with saran wrap while I let them rise. So I just have a little piece here and cover up the pans. Then I'll take it off. Alright, our bread has risen for about 40 minutes now. So it should rise for 30 to 45 minutes. And this is what it looks like. Okay, our bread has risen for about 40 minutes. It should rise for 30 to 45 minutes. So it looks like this. Okay, done much baking with bread and things. Sometimes it says that it should double in size. This one's not going to double in size. It's about 1.5 times the size-ish, but it's good. So now we're going to throw it in the oven at 400 degrees for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, decrease it to 350 degrees for another 18 to 20 minutes, and then it will be done. Okay, they're finished baking. We're going to take them out. Okay. And I'm going to just dump them straight out of the pan here on a wire rack. And then I like to rub them down with a little bit of butter when they come out, just to give it a little bit of a buttery crust. Now if you take it out and the crust is cracked, that could be because they didn't rise long enough. So if that happens, just let it rise another 5 or 10 minutes next time you do it, and it should be good. So, just like that. There's our homemade wheat bread. Have fun making it, guys.